bother to lead a beam knows the trend. We all need to understand. Let's make a stand. Follow the program now on social platforms. Wow, just get informed, my friend. It never ends. You need to know. We all need to know. You need.
I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. You need to know, you need to know, you need to know. We all need to know. What do you need to know? What do I need to know? What do we all need to know? This is the part 2 of the Bible that we are looking at. The book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 16, and the book of Luke, chapter 3, verse 23, where some people thought the Bible contradicts each other, because in the book of Matthew, Bible says Joseph is the son of Jacob, and the book of Luke says Joseph is the son of Eli. So if you go to chapter 1, you'll be able to understand what we are talking about. So as I said, the one book is looking at the genealogy, that is legal royal line. The other book is looking at a biological bloodline. So the book of Matthew is looking at the Joseph genealogy, that is the legal royal line, and the book of Luke is looking at Mary's genealogy, which is biological bloodline. So there's no place. It says the father of Mary. The father of Mary, that is the father of Mary, is Eli. Whereas Joseph, you can also call your father-in-law father. So there's no contradiction, and we have been looking at it one after the other. So by the special grace of God, we are going to continue from where we stopped. That is the evidence that Luke record Mary's bloodline. That is Mary's bloodline, biological line. It's not talking about Joseph bloodline. So when you see the book of Luke, Luke's unique wordings, the word that the book of Luke uses, the book of Luke chapter 3 verse 23 says Joseph was exposed, the son of Eli. That is, Joseph wanted to marry the son of Mary, wanted to marry from a family of Eli. That's why it says Joseph as was exposed, as was supposed. So you have to underline that. The son of Mary is supposed to be the son of Eli, that is his father-in-law. So as was supposed indicate Jesus' birth was not biological through Joseph. Jesus was not direct, that is biological son, to Joseph. This signals the genealogy that follows belongs to Mary's family, not Joseph. So every other names in Luke, when you study every other names in Luke's line, does not match the book of Matthew. Go and study the genealogy. You see that the book of Luke was talking about the biological line, the biological genealogy of Mary. The book of Luke is talking about the genealogy of Joseph. And you need to know that both of them, both Mary and Joseph, came from David. So you need to understand that. If you look, we are listening Joseph's biological ancestors. Then Joseph will have two fathers, that is Jacob and Eli. So Levi will be Joseph's grandfather, but Matthew says Martha. So you need to know all these things. So according to the Jewish custom, a man could be recorded as the son of his father-in-law. There are no males here, so you need to understand that. So some early church fathers confirm this, like scholars of Africanus confirm it, Eusebius confirm it, Irenaeus confirm it, Augustine confirm it. All taught that Matthew, that is Matthew Joseph line, and Luke Mary's line. So they are two different things. Matthew talks about the lineage of Joseph. The book of Luke talks about the lineage of Mary. So that's why you need to understand that there is no contradiction at all. So why do different genealogy? Why two different genealogy? Because Jesus needed to qualify as Messiah. Jesus needed to qualify as Messiah through two requirements. Don't forget, Moses said, a prophet will come out from you, not outside. And the Bible says the throne will not depart from Judah. So therefore, they need to establish this genealogy that Jesus is authentic Messiah. So there's two different genealogies. So the legal right to David's throne comes through Joseph, which is from Matthew, bloodline descendant from David. The throne talks in the book of Luke. The bloodline to David talks in the book of Luke, that is, comes through Mary. That is making Jesus legally a son of David by Joseph, biologically a son of David by Mary. So what is the summary? What is all these things that we are all now talking about, that many people now thinking that Joseph have two fathers? There's no place that says Joseph, the supposed husband, the earthly father of Jesus Christ, have two fathers. You need to understand, when you marry to a family as a man, you become the son of your father-in-law. The father to your wife is also your father. So you can say daddy, but that doesn't mean it's your biological father. So in short memory, to summarize all these things, to summarize it, so for church teaching, for those people that has been asking the question, especially the person that sent me the Bible verses that I used to say there's no place that Bible contradicts each other. So what of this place? The book of Matthew chapter 1 verse 16 and the book of Luke chapter 3 verse 23. So Matthew traces Joseph's royal line to confirm that Joseph is from David. It's a royal, it's like a prince. He came from David. He came from the lineage of David. And Joseph have legal right to the throne. Joseph have legal right to the throne. Therefore, when you have legal right to a throne, your children is also having a legal right to the throne. That means Jesus also have legal right to the throne. So when you now put it aside that, okay, he's not the biological father. So Luke now trace the lineage, the genealogy of, the bloodline of Mary. And we saw that Eli is son to David, his grandson. So that means Mary is having a bloodline with David, making Jesus having a legal right to be in the throne and to be the Messiah. So therefore, Matthew traces Joseph's royal line. That is, Jacob fathers Joseph. Jacob fathers Joseph in terms of coming down. So therefore, Luke traces Mary's bloodline. Luke traces Mary's bloodline. Joseph becomes sons of Eli. That is, he becomes son of Eli by marriage. And don't forget, the Bible says, after marriage, two become one. From the beginning, both came from Joseph. Both of them came from David. David fathered Joseph. David also fathered Mary. So it's very simple. So there's no contradiction. We have people that say, no, why is Bible saying Mary, Joseph is having two fathers, Jacob and Eli? No, Eli is the grandfather to Mary. And Jacob is also grandfather to Joseph. So that means both Joseph and Mary, they have entitlement. They are entitled to the throne of David. So therefore, two different sons of David. Matthew, Solomon. Luke, Nathan. So Jesus fulfilled both legal and biological requirements to be Messiah. He have the bloodline. He came from the bloodline. He also have the legal right to be on the throne. Jesus fulfilled the legal and biological requirements to be the Messiah. With this explanation, I know that you understand that there's no place that Bible contradicts each other at all. They complement each other. If you have any place, you can just put it down and we will do exegesis. God bless you. Shalom.